Well, you have to wonder. Now, granted, this is not a report, it's a story Jesus told, a parable. But why did the tax collector even bother? A tax collector, working for the Roman government, the occupying forces, hated by his own people. Lord, have mercy on his sin. I'll say. But you know, you might say the same thing about the Pharisee. Why did the Pharisee even bother? Oh God, I'm so good. I can't believe it. I'm so generous in making donations. I fast every time I turn around. I'm not like everybody else. I'm certainly not like that tax collector. Now, my favorite line in that, I'm not sure how it is in the original, but think about this in English. The tax collector said this prayer to himself. Oh God, I thank you that I'm not like the rest of people. Because what was this all about him? We pray. Over and over again, we pray. Sometimes we get a little tired of it. Do you know how long we've been praying for success in our battle against the coronavirus? Maybe you're getting a little sick of it. But as I put these prayers together each week, okay, let's just keep praying. Let's keep praying for peace in Ukraine. I know if I were in Ukraine, I want people to keep praying for me. Over and over. Now, it's an interesting thing, and I really invite you to think about this. What's the focus of your prayer? Who's the focus of your prayer? Because the tax collector was clearly focusing on God's might and his shortcomings. And the Pharisee was clearly focusing on how wonderful he thought he was. He was wonderful at judging, pointing fingers. But when you pray, is you focused on yourself? Maybe it's on other people. Please heal the world. Please let him fall off a cliff. Now, of course, that's not a prayer, it's a curse. But take another look at the Lord's Prayer. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. Even when we get to the second half of it, give us this day our daily bread. Just give us what we need. And right from there, please forgive us as we forgive. I don't understand the power of prayer, but I recognize it. I've certainly experienced it. I don't understand it, but I'll stay committed to it. Keep up the prayer. Keep it. Now, I have a couple favors to ask you. In last week's bulletin, we had an insert from Focus, Protect Life. It's pretty good, but it's pretty long. And maybe you've seen the Faith magazine, Fight Like Heaven. It's pretty good. It even explains why we've got this 54-day novena, which means 9, it's 6 of them. And here's what I'd like to ask you. In today's bulletin, there's another answer. This came from the town hall meeting I attended Tuesday at Queens on Proposal 3. One of the panelists, the doctor, said, this is the best document I've ever seen. So this is going to be in your bulletin. It's an actual presentation of the proposal that would go into the state constitution. And then a lot of comments of what our concerns are. So my first request is, please read this. My second request is, please give it to someone. It's pretty brief. It's pretty helpful. Now here's my third request. Brace yourself for this. Read fishing tips. You can't stand fishing? Well, read this week. They're really not about fishing. But you might learn a few things about fishing as you read them. I wrote a letter to the editor of the book the next morning, and I already printed it. I feel famous. Now I have that in here, but it's just an explication of concerns about Proposal 3. Please take the time to do that. Now, I'm a little uncomfortable this morning because a couple of text messages came in saying, oh, don't forget, at St. John's Church today from 1 to 5, you're invited to come for lunch and training, and then join others and go out door to door and encourage people to vote against Proposal 3. Now, I was thinking of taking a walk this afternoon, and then it was like, oh no. I'm not sure I'll go, but I think I'll probably go today. I may not be able to stay the whole time, but they're going to be canvassing door to door till 5:15 and then regathering to share what's going on. Consider it. It's World Mission Sunday. And you know, to be a missionary, you got to stick your neck out a little bit. But don't forget my request. Read fishing tips. Read that insert. And give it to someone. Keep praying. You may have been at one for years and feel like giving up. It just doesn't matter. Please believe it matters. Keep up the prayer. And remember, the focus of our prayer is not ourselves. It's the Lord. Glorifying God. Seeking always to do the Lord's will. May God bless us all.